Okay, so this is the FSL info session for spring semester. What we'll be doing today is running through a quick presentation of each chapter, and then if there are any questions, we will go through that as well. So I will share my screen. Okay. So a quick overview of fraternity and sorority life, the social Greek organizations on campus. So we have Multicultural Greek Council, Panhellenic, and Interfraternity Council, IFC. So we have Rho Delta Chi, Gamma Alpha Omega, Zikai Sigma for MGC, and then for Panhellenic, Delta Gamma, Kappa Alpha Theta, and Alpha Phi. And then for IFC, Beta Theta Pi, Theta Kai, Sigma Chi, and Pi Kappa Alpha. So first we'll hear from our MGC chapters. So first is Rho Delta Chi. So who's ever here to present for them, if you want to go ahead.
Hi, I'm Noelle. I'm the president for Rho Delta Chi Delta chapter. Next slide, please. So we were founded here at Pacific in 2005, but we started in 1991, and we are the only Asian interest multicultural sorority here. Through sisterhood, we hope to nurture personal growth, self-esteem, and provide an environment for social interaction. And we have a sisterhood that creates a bond that lasts a lifetime. Next slide, please. So we pride ourselves mostly on having a very tight-knit group through our cultural identities and experiences, because we strongly believe in talking about those things and creating an environment of racial harmony through our work. So we strive to make sure each member is able to balance our 4 pillars: scholastics, social, sisterhood, and service, in order to become well-rounded women. Next slide, please. And so the requirements to join our sorority is to have a minimum 2.5 cumulative GPA and have completed 12 college units. And you have to be a full-time student here at UOP. Next slide, please. So this shows our sisterhood. Our main picture here was our 25th anniversary, which we unfortunately had to hold through Zoom. And this is something that I said before that we really pride ourselves on, because we constantly stay connected to each other, even in this pandemic. Next slide, please. And so here are our service events. Our national philanthropy is the American Lung Association. So you can see at the bottom, we have our typical fundraising event called Pi-a-Row, where we donate to our philanthropy. And we also do a lot of service events here in Stockton, such as providing blankets for the animal shelter, cleaning up the Delta, and we work closely with the community service center here on campus. Next slide, please. We also are very strong in our scholastics, and we check our members every semester and hold daily study sessions for each other. And a really cool thing is that a lot of our sisters have different backgrounds. So we have some in pre-dental and pre-pharm, business, psych, you name it, and we got it. Next slide, please. And finally, our last pillars are social. So a lot of these pictures are pre-pandemic, and we would literally drive to SAC throughout the Bay, Santa Cruz, all the way down to LA, even Texas, to meet our brothers and sisters. And lately we've had to hold our socials through Zoom, but it's still been really fun connecting with people that you normally wouldn't meet just at UOP or hang out with just one org. All right, next slide, please. So here are our events for next week. It is our spring 2021 rush, and we hope to see all of you there. All of our events are on Zoom from 7 to 8:30, and you can check us out on our IG at Pacific Rho Delta Chi. Next slide, please. And here is all our contact information for me and our rush chair, Zosha Ishida. Thank you.
Okay, next is Gamma Alpha Omega.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I am the co-PA educator for Gamma Alpha Omega. And so our mission is Gamma Alpha Omega is a Latina founded multicultural organization. And so we exist to increase the number of women with college educations. We provide mentorships for the youth, women, and underrepresented communities. And we enhance individual leaders within each member. There's opportunities to grow within Gamma Alpha Omega. And so we also live by our pillars of honesty, integrity, leadership, scholarship, and unity. So for fundraising, we usually hold around 7 to 9 fundraisers each academic year, so around 3 or 4 per semester. And our philanthropies are Big Brothers, Big Sisters of America, Emerald for Education, and HIV/AIDS awareness. Some of the socials that we do, so we like to hold socials with other organizations on campus. So this is one we had a Galentine's with Row, I think a few years back. This is us on Founders Day, which is normally a lunch we have with our alumni in January. And so we also recently had our 15-year anniversary via Zoom. We like to stay connected with our alumni and we're very close-knit with them. And so in order to become a member, you must be enrolled as a full-time student at Pacific. You have to have a 2.5 cumulative GPA, and you also need to strive to have a 2.5 once you do join. The next slide. Thank you. And so for more information, you can contact Alexis Rabago, who is also here. She's our president, Bianca Pieda, my co-PA educator, or myself for any more information. And so for our recruitment days, next week we're holding 2 of ours on the 19th and 20th, and then the following week on the 26th and the 29th. And once again, if you guys have any questions, you guys can contact me, Bianca, or our president.
Great, thank you. So next we'll hear from Zikai Sigma. So who's ever presenting?
Hello, everyone. My name is Eric Tran, and I'm here to talk to you about Zikai Sigma.
Sorry, I mispronounced it a
lot. This fraternity was founded February 1st, 2003, right here at UOP, and we are a multicultural Asian interest social fraternity. We are relatively new, but we still have strong traditions and that cultivate a sense of community for a brotherhood in Stockton. Next slide. Our pillars are brotherhood, leadership, and philanthropy and Asian cultural awareness. And on the next slide, you can see that I like to say that family is a better term for describing our fraternity, as the bond between us goes beyond college. The alumni presence is very strong and making connections with them is very easy. For example, at the top left is our trip to Tahoe in 2019, which the fraternity goes on every year. This is just one of the many hangouts we have where alumni and members can come out to. We also encourage our members to participate in community service. As you can see in the next slide, we give opportunities to do this through hosting a prom for the United Cerebral Palsy organization. If you switch to the next slide, you can see like the little flyers we have for the couple of years ago. And not only do we host the prom for them, we also fundraise for them through hosting a show called Sticks and Stones, where local talent can come and showcase their talents and put on a good show. In the next slide, you can see how, oh yeah, so here's a picture of the various awards we have achieved and given to us by ranging from United Cerebral Palsy Organization to UOP Fraternity and Sorority Life. We offer numerous leadership roles that look very good on resumes, and we make sure not to just throw you into those roles, but give you guidance so you can succeed. This ties back into the strong alumni presence in the fraternity, where they will not hesitate to give you advice on things like leadership skills or study habits or tips on how to pursue your future goals. Next slide. We support our Asian community through helping clubs like Kilusan, VSA, Matsuri, and HSA. We perform for them a unique tradition called stepping. And this is kind of like a dance routine, and it's very fun and no experience is needed. Also, although we are an Asian interest fraternity, we are open to all ethnicities. So next slide. So to summarize, Zikai Sigma is a family that is open to any and all majors and ethnicities. We offer self-growth through giving many leadership opportunities, and we will support you in achieving your future goals. Our alumni support is very strong, and the bond continues even after college. To find out more, on the next slide, you can contact us through following our Instagram at Zikai Sigma, where we have a post with all our future events coming up in the next week. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can also email me which is the email on the slide. And we will be having an info night on next Tuesday, January 19th at 8 p.m., where there's a chance to win $20. So please come out if you want to win some free money. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we'll move into our Panhellenic chapters, and formal Panhellenic recruitment will take place January 21st to 24th, and there is a registration required for that. So the first chapter we'll hear from is Delta Gamma.
Hey y'all, I'm Caitlin. I'm VP of Communications.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm the Vice President of Membership.
All right, let's just get right into it. Our purpose is Delta Gamma's is to create an environment where members, which is lasting friendships established in which members find the process, experience, and all the disciplines which stimulate clear thought. We aim to foster an atmosphere to help women develop a deeper love and consideration for all. It's just a fun time being in Delta Gamma, that's the point, and very studious as well. So our requirements to join, you have to, pretty much like all the other Greek organizations, you have to be a full-time student at UOP, and means taking at least 2 units, and have a grade point average of at least 2.5.
Okay, so there are a lot of volunteer opportunities through being through Delta Gamma. Our philanthropy is called Service for Sight, and this is the cause to help the blind and visually impaired. So we do a lot throughout our community, and there are a lot of different opportunities that are available to you if you become a Delta Gamma, and a lot of leadership opportunities as well. So we have a bunch of different leadership positions throughout the house. And there are a bunch of different levels. Each person kind of has a different job. So there are a lot of opportunities for growth and learning through a Delta Gamma. So why go Greek? Well, there are a lot of different positives and benefits of being in Greek life. These are only a couple that we've listed here, but positive mentorship is one. So at least for me, being in Greek life has been incredible because you're surrounded by so many amazing mentors and they're all there for you through anything. So that's a really big positive and one of the most important parts for being in Greek life for me. You also have international connections and national connections. There are chapters all over the nation, and you get connections through all different alumni, different groups. There are a lot of different people to meet, so it's a great time. And campus involvement. So almost all members are a part of a different organization. So it just being involved in Greek life also gets you on campus, gets you involved in a lot of different things, have you meet new people, and it's a really great opportunity. Okay, so if you would like to stay connected with all of us or you have any questions at all, you can email our president, which is Joy Nash, or you could also email me. Like I said, I'm our vice president of membership, so I'm kind of running our recruitment. And yeah, email me with any questions you have and follow us on our Instagram. We post a lot of information on there at Pacific Delta Gamma. Thank you.
Great, thank you. So next is Kappa Alpha Theta.
Hi, I'm Finley, and I'm the Chief Recruitment Officer for Kappa Alpha Theta. So some fast facts about Theta. We were the first female fraternity, and it was founded in 1870 at DePaul University, and our current chapter was founded in 1959. Our founders are Betty Locke, Alice Allen, Betty Tipton, and Hannah Fitch. Our colors are black and gold. Our motto is leading women, and our symbols are the kite, the twin stars, and black and gold pansies. Our philanthropies are CASA and the Theta Foundation. We work most closely with the San Joaquin County CASA, which is court-appointed special advocates for foster children, to give them somebody else in their life that isn't paid to be there and gives that closer connection and somebody that can stand up and advocate for them. So we have multiple philanthropy and recruitment events throughout the year. We hold events like dodgeball tournaments and talent shows that raise money for our local San Joaquin CASA. And then we have game nights and other parties that give potential new members information about who we are. We have Thetas from everywhere and doing everything. So on campus, we have a variety of majors and a variety of other involvements. We have people in club sports, on-campus jobs, even professional fraternities. And we have Thetas from around the world and Thetas that study abroad and still stay connected during that. So if you'd like to get in touch with us, here's our Instagram, president's email, chief recruitment officer, and our website.
Great, thank you. So next is Alpha Phi.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Grace Monteleone. I am the president of the Iota Gamma chapter of Alpha Phi at UOP. Just like all of the other organizations, you need a 2.5 to be able to join recruitment, and you need to be a full-time student and have at least 12 credits finished. Okay. So Alpha Phi has 4 ideals that we make sure that all of our members embody during their time in Alpha Phi and once they have parted ways. The first is character, sisterhood, innovation, and generosity. So our philanthropy is the Alpha Phi Foundation. The Alpha Phi Foundation works very hard to support and raise money for women's heart health. So Alpha Phi chapters across the country hold something called Red Dress Gala, and we hold 2 events. You can go to the next slide. We hold 2 events in the fall. We have King of Hearts, and in the spring semester we do Mac and Fees. So King of Hearts is basically a male pageant, and we have men from all different organizations on campus compete in this pageant. They could do whatever they want. They could do a talent. Some people sing, some people do dances. Harrison Phillips is actually on this Zoom call. He was our most recent King of Hearts. Shout out to Harrison. He's in Sigma Chi. So that's super fun. A lot of people get to come out, and we do a good job raising money with that. In the spring, we hold Mac and Fees, which is unlimited mac and cheese for the entire event. You can have as much as you want, eat as much as you want. We have different toppings like broccoli, hot Cheetos, bacon, literally anything you can think of. So we actually do, if you can't make it to the event, we have a delivery service set up. So if you're in class or you're at home studying, we have a service where we can deliver mac and cheese to your door. So that's always a super fun event. Okay, these are just a couple of our sisters. On the left, we have Sister Bianca and Sister Gracie, who were both previous recruitment chairs for us, and they are at one of our bid days. In the middle, we have Jordan, who is our current marketing chair. And on the right, we have Pema and Maya. Maya is our current community relations chair, and Pema was our previous Panhandle Dell. Yeah, so we can't wait to meet all of you. And on the next slide, we have our Instagram handle. Feel free to DM us, follow us, and you can DM that account with any questions you have.
Great, thank you. So next we'll move into our IFC chapters. So first is Beta Theta Pi.
Hi guys, my name is Josh. I'm the Vice President of Recruitment of Beta Theta Pi at a Kappa chapter here at University of the Pacific. And so our mission is to develop meta principle and live a principled life. We strive to fulfill this by living out our 5 core values. Next slide, please. Which are mutual assistance, intellectual growth, trust, responsible conduct, and integrity. Next slide, please. So these are the things that we hold throughout the year. Beta Barbecue, Beta Haunted House with Kappa Alpha Theta, Beta Bowl, which helps us fundraise for our philanthropy, the Delta Humane Society, and our recruitment events. And as you can see on the right, here are our recruitment schedules for the spring 2021 season. So a little bit about our pledging process. We have a 6-week pledging process after the acceptance of the bid. During that time, these men will have the opportunity to familiarize themselves with the fraternity, our core values, and how we expect them to uphold these values. Also, they learn what it means to be a member of Beta Theta Pi. After completing the process, they'll become a brother. So our pledging policy, we have a strict no hazing policy, and also as brothers, we won't force or compel pledges to say or do anything that they do not want to do. And finally, our hazing policy is really strict and taken very seriously, and we wouldn't tolerate any of those actions or anything like those actions. Next. So this is our house on campus. We're the middle house in between A and Sigma Chi. Next. And finally, here are some of the brothers in our chapter, and we strive to create memories that will last a lifetime. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at the email below, or follow us on Instagram or Facebook, and just come by our Beta Discord server. The link, if you guys need it, just hit me up for the link. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Theta Kai.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob, and I'm the president of Theta Kai of the Iota Eta chapter. And so I'll start off with some of our core fraternity values. So our fraternity motto is an assisting hand. And so basically this means we're there to help each other, there to help our brothers. And our fraternity maxim is alma mater first, Theta Kai for alma mater. So what that basically means is we remember that even though we're in a fraternity, we're students first. So we try to, although we want to have our fun, we want to make sure we don't fall behind on what really matters while at college. And some of our ideals are written here. They're all derived from our creed, which you would learn about during the pledging process and as you become a brother. But basically just true friendship, the primacy of alma mater, the promotion of knowledge and the advancement of culture, the virtues of truth, temperance, tolerance, and the usefulness of our fraternity. And so a little bit more about our chapter. We got our charter in 2005 at UOP. Our philanthropy is the USO, the United Services Organization, which is basically just there to help support the United States Armed Forces and their families. We are currently at 27 active brothers, and of those brothers, they're in many organizations such as the Interfraternity Council, including the IFC president is in our chapter. We also have some members in ASCOP, members that are PAL scholars and other honor societies, and also ones that are in a number of professional organizations. And not only are we diverse in the number of other organizations we are in at school, we also have a diverse group of majors in our chapter. So if you were to join, there'd be other brothers that could help you with your classwork as well. And these are just some pictures of us throughout the years and some of the stuff that we do in the fraternity. And so this slide, this is where to contact us. Feel free to email or text us anytime. The other name on there is our recruitment chair, Jeremy. You can also feel free to text him. And also that is our Instagram. And on the right, we have our recruitment events. The times are still not decided, but they'll be around 7 to 8. And you can also always feel free to contact us to get those times.
Great, thank you. So next is Sigma Chi.
Hey everyone, my name's Harrison. I am the recruitment chair for Sigma Chi on campus. Thanks for the shout out earlier, Grace. So for the other brothers here in the chat, can you guys just say what's up real quick?
What's up? I'm Moises Nunez. I'm actually the president of Sigma Chi right now.
Cool.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Benjamin On. I graduated last semester, but I thought I'd drop by and just watch this meeting.
Cool, thanks for coming. And
yeah, hope everyone's doing well.
Cool. So thanks for coming out, everyone. So yeah, we are Sigma Chi. We are the Kappa Sigma chapter. We were founded here at Pacific in 2003. So we've been here, not too long, but just about as long as everybody else so far. So right now we are sitting at 34 active brothers, and we have majors from all majors, all disciplines, pre-dance, pre-farms, business. Those are most of our brothers right there. So we actually have a 2.75 GPA minimum to join. So we just try and keep our academic standards a little bit higher, but anyways, and we are pretty active on campus. We have brothers in the Student Investment Fund, at the business school. We have people in PDS. If you're a pre-dent, that's a big deal. And then we have quite a bit of professional fraternities. So Delta Sigma Phi for business, Phi Delta Chi for pre-farm, Delta Epsilon Mu for pre-health, and then Phi Alpha Delta for pre-law. One thing that's not mentioned on here is some of our core values. So we try to strive after friendship, justice, and learning. Those are 3 of our principles. Next slide. Yeah, so it's a little bit small here, but our philanthropy, let me just kind of go through it real quick. So we are partners with the Huntsman Cancer Foundation. So they're a cancer research hospital in Salt Lake City, Utah. So it was started by a brother of Sigma Chi named John Huntsman, who was a billionaire, and he donated like $1 billion to start this program. And they've been very successful at finding genes for certain cancers, as you can see over here. So in 2005, Sigma Chi, we made a pledge to raise $11 million, and we actually completed that this year in February. And after that, we pledged that we're going to commit to another $20 million in support of specifically women's cancer research. So we pride ourselves on being philanthropic. We were rated by Forbes magazine as being the most philanthropic fraternity in the nation, just because of how much money we've raised. So our main philanthropy in the spring is called Derby Days. It's a 3-day event, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like a little festival. It's like a competition between different organizations on campus. And yeah, next slide. So here are some of the photos from our events, are just from, like brotherhood things. So on the top left, that's a picture of a couple of us snowboarding. As you can see in the middle, that's our flag, with our colors blue and gold. On the right, top right is, that's pretty much the entire chapter right there. And that's us in front of one of our founders' graves, who's buried in San Francisco. We make a point to visit it like about once a semester, more or less, just to kind of like stay in tune with our roots and all that. On the bottom left is our fraternity house. So we are on the right of fraternity circle, with Beta in the center and then Alpha Phi across the way. And then on the bottom right is us at a brotherhood retreat. We all went to Big Bear last spring, and yeah, it was a good time. We like to get out there and have fun events like that to get away from campus and studying. So next slide. And here's our contact info. So that's me right there, Harrison Phillips. You can contact me with any questions you might have. And then our president underneath there is Moises. And our numbers are on there, our emails, anything you want. And then our IG's there. And yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you. So Pi Kappa Alpha.
Hi everyone, my name is Joaquin. I'm the president of Pi Kappa Alpha at the chapter here at Pacific. So Pi Kappa Alpha is the oldest charter fraternity at Pacific. We were founded in 1996. We won 3 Smythe Awards, which is national recognition from nationals. It's for outstanding chapters. We're also in the running for many more national awards. we've more than doubled our chapter size in the recent years. We want to continue that trajectory moving forward. And the chapter has produced and the chapter has produced international fraternity members as well. So we have 35 active brothers from a wide array of majors. We're #1 in athletics, #1 in recruitment, and #1 in philanthropy here at Pacific. We're very on campus, very active on campus, and that we have a number of brothers also involved in the Student Investment Fund. So the 4 pillars of Pike are scholar, leader, athlete, and gentleman. This is something that all Pike men strive to be. Next slide, please. If you have any questions, you can contact our recruitment chair, Sean Smolis, or me, Joaquin Gonzalez. You can also go to our Instagram at Pike Kappa Nu.
Great, thank you. So along with our social fraternities at Pacific, there's also a number of professional Greek organizations. I would recommend, if you're interested in getting involved in any of these, to outreach to them directly. So if there's any questions about Greek life in general, you can email the Greek life email, also Pacific FSL on Instagram. So that is it for presentations from the chapters.